Hello, welcome. We are going to be learning how to install the other set up the environment for us to run Node.js, how to install other things like Vscode and other things that is needed for us to start coding Node.js. So quickly, I'm going to go to Google. You can see this Google inside the search button. I'm going to type in Vscode because I want to install it as the environment for my coding. You can see is code.visualstudio.com. That's the right address. So you can go to download VS Code. So that's the right place because I need VS Code for me to code this. So you can see the address. So if you don't want to go through Google, you can simply get to https code.visualstudio.com. So that is the right address, code.visualstudio.com. So if you do slash download, you're going to get to this place so that you can install. You can see if you're using Windows, this is the right place to click on. If you're using Mac, this is the right place. If you're using Ubuntu or Fedora, so depending on your operating system, you are going to click on the right place. So I'm going to quickly click on Windows 7, 8, 10. I'm using Windows 10, so I'm going to click on this. So when I click on this, I'm going to wait for the download. You can see Visual Studio Code user setup. It is downloading here on the tab. So I'll wait for it to finish downloading so that I can make the installation and move forward. So like I said before, the right address is visualstudio.com. This is it on the address bar. Please, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. If you have any question concerning this and every other thing that we've been teaching, please drop it on the comment section. We'll be releasing series of lectures on how to code in JavaScript, both using Node.js, how to code Node.js, how to code React.js, which are the modern technologies that are very, very good for you to start working as a full stack developer. So I'll be teaching us JavaScript, basic vanilla JavaScript. I'll be teaching us Node.js, and I'll also be teaching us React.js. So with these three, we can be able to code uh, like a full stack developer. I'm also going to be teaching us how to use MongoDB, the NoSQL DB database architecture. I'm going to be teaching us that so that we can become a full stack main developer. I'm going to be teaching us how to use Express as well. So this is going to be a complete package on how to develop website using JavaScript. So why do you need to learn Node.js and React? Because all of them use JavaScript. So with the simple knowledge of JavaScript, you can actually code everything from back end to front end. So that's what we are going to be doing. And as a project, we are going to be designing a social media when we finish learning all this. So please stay glued to your system. Hit the subscribe button so that anytime we release any new video, you'll be able to see it. So even if you don't have any knowledge of JavaScript at all, this lesson is going to be good for you because we are going to start from scratch. So we are going to start from basic JavaScript first, then we'll go into React, then into Node.js, so that with the combined knowledge you can be able to become a full stack developer and be able to do things that are very magnificent. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be waiting for the VS Code to finish downloading so that we can install it. So while we do that, I'm going to be going through the site. So just like in the Node.js site that we went through, here we have the document. See, this is the documentation for these editing environment, and you can go through it so that you know how to use VS Code for Windows. Well, when I install it, I'm going to be teaching you how to do a whole lot of things uh, in VS Code. This VS Code, you can actually use it. You can see a VS Code is a lightweight but powerful source code editor which runs on your desktop and is available for Windows, Mac OS, Linux. It comes with built-in support for JavaScript, TypeScript, and Node.js. You can see it has built-in support for all these and has a rich ecosystem of extensions for other languages. So you can actually use the extensions to code for C++, C Sharp, Java, Python, PHP, and Go, and runtimes such as .NET and Unity. Begin your journey with VS Code with these introductory videos. So you can see you can use VS Code to do a lot of coding. It's a source code editor. It's very good. It's a very good IDE because you can use it to code lots and lots of other languages. So we are going to install it. When we install it, we can do a whole lot of things with it. So you can see this: enable additional languages, theme, debuggers, command, and more. VS Code growing community shares their secret sauce to improve your workflow. So you can actually do a lot of things that will help you to code with this VS Code. Visual Studio Code is very powerful. You can use it to do a whole lot of things. So it's one of the best IDE for coding, and that's why we're going to be using it to code uh, JavaScript and Node.js. You can see it is written here. It has a built-in support for JavaScript and Node.js. So we're going to be using it to code our React, JavaScript, and Node.js. You can also use the extensions to also work on C++, C Sharp, Java, Python, PHP. So you can see you can actually do work on a whole lot of stacks using VS Code for Windows. And that is why we are installing and we are using it. Please, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. You can see also overview of how you can use it for Python. If you click here, you can see what you are next required to do in order for you to use VS Code to run Python. If you click here, you see what you're required to do in order for you to use VS Code to run Java. So all these things are documentations that will enable you to use effectively Node.js. So you may be able to, but because we are going to be coding JavaScript and Node.js, I'm going to be teaching you how to use this VS Code to code those. But if you want to learn how to use it for Java and Python and other things, you can click on all this link. It will link you up to documentations on how to use VS Code for these other things. So we're going to be doing this. The installation is almost up. So once the installation is up, you can bear it in mind that I'm using Chrome. If you use any other if you're using my Firefox, the downloads are always around this side of the browser, but for Chrome it's down here. So anything you're downloading, you'll be seeing the progression on how is it. This one is almost fully downloaded, so we're going to quickly start installing it very soon. So this is setting up the environment. Whenever you want to develop full stack, you need to know how to do these basic installations, because you need them to start your coding. If you don't have the right engine, the right machine in your system, you'll not be able to do the other codings. So that's why we're doing the installation first. I'm taking the class one after the other gradually, so that you can pick up and learn and know the right things to do gradually. I don't want to rush. I want to start from scratch. So after the installations, we are going to start basic coding in JavaScript. And from then hencewards, we'll learn other things. We'll learn JavaScript functions. We'll learn JavaScript as an object-oriented programming language and every other thing. So we are installing Visual Studio Code that will help us to code JavaScript very well. Visual Studio Code is a lightweight but powerful source code editor which runs on your desktop, and it is available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. So if you're using any of these operating systems, you can actually use it. So our download is complete. Once the download is complete, you don't see that circular thing on the very thing that you're downloading. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to click open. I want to install Visual Studio Code now. So first of all, you get to the website code.visualstudio.com, you download it, then you install. So I'm installing. I'm going to click next on this. I'm going to click I accept agreement and click next. I'm going to click next again. I'm going to click next. So if I want the icon to be created on my desktop, I can click this. I think that's the all. Click next, and I'll click install. So once you click install, after selecting all the wizard is very simple to go by. So it's installing, as you can see. So once it's done installing, I can actually use it to start coding immediately. So that is our Visual Studio Code. Very important IDE, very important editor for us to write our JavaScript codes. We can write Node.js codes. We can also write React codes. So I'm going to click on finish and launch so that it will launch Vscode for me. So when I say Vscode, it also means Java. It also means Visual Studio Code. You can call it Vscode or you can call it Visual Studio Code. It's the editor that I'm going to be using to code my React, code my JavaScript as well, code my Node.js. So you can see that it's starting, and this is it. This is Visual Studio Code. This is it. Whenever it's fully started, this is what it's going to open. So if you want to start coding immediately, you can start immediately. So this is the welcome window. You can just close it here. So if you want to get to terminal, you can see terminal here. You click here and click on new terminal, Control Shift backtick. So that is new terminal. So I can click on it. You see I have terminal here. So with this my terminal, instead of going to command prompt, this is my command prompt, I can just use this terminal here, so to do my coding. So and it's using Windows PowerShell, which in subsequent classes I'm going to teach you how to make it either Git Bash or the normal terminal, so that you can write your codes. If you want to create a new file, you can just simply come here and say new file. If you want to open a folder, like we are going to be doing in this class, we are going to open a folder and create a new file inside it. Or you can create a new file by simply clicking new file here. So you can see that it is now. So here I can start typing my JavaScript code, and after typing I can simply run, and it will run. So in subsequent classes we are going to be learning how to use this, how to customize this Visual Studio Code and use it to run our stuffs. So you can see this is my this is the PowerShell terminal linked to my personal. So I can also do command prompt things. I can check my Node.js here. So like I did before in previous class, I can say node space hyphen version, just like I did in command prompt. You should be able to check the version of the node that I have. So the things that I did in my command prompt, you can see here I did node version. This thing I did here, you can also do it here. Okay, I think I've not configured my environment, that's why this is not showing for now. But in subsequent classes, we are going to do that so that we can start running this. Please, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button, like and share it. Thank you. God bless you.